Hey everybody! It's your favorite cryptid! Oh, voice break. Anyway, this is my first time doing a offline recording of playing a game. But honestly, when I saw this on the Steam Next Fest, and there was a demo for it, I literally screamed. I needed to play it. So of course I'm gonna do this. This is Train Yard Builder. Currently there's a demo out for it. There is no release date, but as a avid model train enthusiast and, diorama builder, I just had to do this. So these are the credits of all of the people: head of studio, designers, programmers, program interns, 3D artist, 2D UA artist, 2D artist, 3D artist, intern, QA lead, QA, and the marketing. So, this game is from, the developer is GameFormatic S.A, and then the publisher is PlayWay S.A. So, let's get started. Apparently there's gonna be mod support from the get-go. I mean, it's gonna be on Steam, so of course, Steam Workshop. So that's gonna be super cool, to see what kind of, train model skins people come up with. So the train model skins, I mean, modding in general is just gonna be awesome. People who love their sandbox games love being able to add mods, like Sims, City Skyline, and all of, basically sandbox and just builder games. So this is just going to be another game that's going to be full of amazing mods when it has the mod support. Already off to a great start. Just call this test. Alright. Here we go. I'll probably move myself around once I get an idea what the UI looks like, so I'm not blocking anything. This is gonna be exciting. I'm gonna get lost in this game. I can already see it. Alright. Ooh. Oh my god. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Alright.
Dear grandson, I will not pretend that I was not pleased with our agreement that you move in to take care of my house. It would have been incredibly wasteful just to let it stand empty after I moved out to live with your mum. It was pretty hectic for me to arrange the whole thing, but it worked out just fine in the end. I never told you, but your beloved grandfather built it with his own hands many years ago. Ah, we were so young and beautiful back then. Henry was a man of few words all his life, and didn't brag about his achievements, even though he had plenty of those. Unfortunately, the removal team didn't bother to remove a few things that I wanted to be thrown away. I'm sorry to ask for this, but I would appreciate it. Can you handle those for me? I left your first unfinished model in the basement, the one you worked on with your grandfather. Maybe you would like to continue working on it, like you used to with your grandfather ages ago. Yours truly, grandmother, Truly.
Alright. So, a fully voice acted, thing that's read off to you. I love that. That's good. I'm not very good at reading, handwriting, cursive, so that's pretty nice to just have that read off to me. So it's good. Fully voice acted? Excellent. Alright. Okay. Controls are a little sensitive, but that's a setting I could probably adjust. Here we go. Mouse sensitivity. What do we want? Is it I always forget when it comes to sensitivity. Is it is this more? Oh, that's, yeah. Whoa! Okay. So we want to put it down. So I want to bring it down. So, a point... What about 0.6? Alright, that's better for me. Alright. Cool. Let's see. Let's look at everything. I'm gonna be real. This looks like my garage at home. I have a workbench set up just like this, in the corner. So, in the middle of our garage, is our table. Our table is, ours is, just a basic square, though. It's not, an L shape or anything, but, in the middle of our garage is our table. And then off to the corner, is my workbench. And it's got all my tools on it and everything. Like, pretty much just ideal, like, literally looks just like this. I don't have, like, any, like, specialty tools, like a magnifier like that, or whatever this thing is. But, I mean, the general layout's still there. But unlike this really cool table, mine's unfinished. I haven't had time to actually work on my own table, so, this is great. You know, for an unfinished table, this looks really good. And if I had to take a guess, it looks like, based entirely on the scaling and of the tracks that are being used, it looks like this is scaled off either HO or N scale. It's definitely not an O scale, it's definitely not a G scale. And if you're unfamiliar with those terms, G scale is garden scale, like they're the biggest trains you'll find around, and then O scale is like the next largest, and then HO is half of O, so like it's smaller. Then you got N scale, and then I believe there's also Z scale. Like, you can go super tiny. Usually when people are building models, typically they will work in HO and N scale because the smaller they are, the more detail they could definitely get on their table. Because if this was a O scale table, these buildings would be a lot more bigger, and things like that. So, I was like, based entirely on my knowledge, this is definitely either an HO or an N scale model that the developers have used to basically, like, for the modeling in the game. Which is, like, a very common scale to use. Like, you go to train shows and you'll find more people who use HO and N scale models than you would find someone using O scale. We particular, like me and my own Papa Cryptid, we use O scale for our table. So we're not gonna have a whole lot we don't have a whole lot going on with our table, because we're working with a generally bigger size. But that's where forced perspective comes in and things like that. So anyway, let's get into actually playing. Approach the table and press E. All right. Use WASD to guide the camera around the table. Okay. Hold the middle mouse button to rotate and change the camera angle. Okay. Scroll up and down on the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Okay. Your inventory stores all your owned models. Your most important model right now is a simple piece of track. Okay. To place a track on the table, select it from the inventory and point the mouse to the spot where you want to place it. Confirm the action by pressing left click on the mouse, or reassign from it by pressing, or resign, excuse me. I can read. Or resign from it by pressing the right mouse button. You can also rotate objects pressing Q or E to get started and make a short route. Okay. Okay. Alright. Make a short route. Short route, they say, but I want to connect these two pieces of track. So, is it wanting me? Oh, it's wanting me to. I have already forgotten. So, an interesting thing to point out from a modeler's perspective is, it's nice, and one of the details that I love about this is the track bedding. Like, they accounted for track bedding on this, and I think that's so cool. Track bedding is basically when you take your track, because sometimes you can get track as just track, and then you'll have to put something down underneath it, and that's track bedding. So, I love that they accounted for that. Like, they definitely, somebody on their team is either like a trained hobbyist, or they did a lot of research, like, into the hobby itself, and I appreciate that. Okay. Alright. Oh. Perfect! Alright, we did it! Okay. Excuse me. Removing and copying buttons will aid you in building your perfect railway diorama. Click left click on the mouse to the bulldozer icon, then click left click again on any object, and any mistake you want to remove, each deleted item returns to your inventory. Alternatively, you may choose to add more existing items by clicking left click on the pipe it icon, then clicking left click again. Any item ought to auto select it from your inventory. Remember, you need to own the item first. While the building grid can be helpful, you probably don't want to see it all the time. Select the toggle grid icon to enable disable the grid. Need more flexibility? Select the snap to grid icon to enable/disable snapping items to the grid. I wish we had something like that in real life, like snapping to a grid. Alright. So hit B. So they want me to remove this. Oh. All those items remove. Oh, okay. Just remove these campers. Screw these campers in particular. Oh. Scroll down to see all of the. We're clearing out this campsite. All right, perfect. Excellent. The noise of completion is a little jarring, so. Like, just how quick it goes, doop, and then it moves you on to the next thing. So. But, I mean, I can work around that. Modify the current railway loop to go through the trailer park. Okay. What? Press the escape button to leave the build mode and approach the PC. Oh, and open the shop. Okay. Shop. Welcome to the online shop of the Train Yard Builder, your best source for all your railway modeling needs. The shop is divided into multiple categories. Within each category, you can see what items are currently available for purchase. Click left mouse button to. The wording is a little weird because I'm trying to put like words in. Click the buy button to purchase an item. Purchased items will be placed in your inventory. Use the amount arrows to adjust the amount value prior to purchase. Okay. So track. It wants me to buy 8 1x4 rails. So 8 buy, okay. And buy 2 1x1s. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that noise is a little jarring. And just how sudden it is. That's okay. Buy 1 American Big Bin. Okay. Buy 1 American Bench. Okay. Plants. Buy 3 Maple 3. Alright, 3 of these. And then buy 3 of the bushes. Okay. Press the escape button to leave the shop and approach the table, and press the E button to enter the build mode. Alright. Alright. Place 8 rail types. Okay. 8. Alright. And again, that's more detail as a hobbyist I can appreciate is the fact, yeah, there are different size track pieces in real life when you're building a model. So like this is literally a 1-to-1 ratio of what I'm doing in real life too. I'm measuring out how much track I'm gonna need, about how much of half of an inch I'm gonna need. So that's also good. I love that. But I'm glad to know that for this they've simplified it, because like in reality you can definitely get very specific like track sizes for things. Like you can basically get like a 0.5 of an inch. It's crazy. So, alright, what are we putting down? Place 1 American camper. camper. Alright. Anywhere? You're gonna live down by the train tracks. Alright. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Get back in. Get back in there. Alright. Place one American trailer. Alright. Okay. One American trailer house. Where's the front of this? Okay. Perfect. One American outdoor table. Can I click on it? I would like to rotate it. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. I'll probably be able to do that in the main game. That's okay. Alright. How many are these? They want me to place 2 of them. Alright. And then a bench. Alright. Big bin. Okay. Alright, there we go. Place 3 maples. Got it. Alright. Well, the trailer park's gonna need some shade after all. Put these right there. And then the bushes. Alright. Okay. And then... There we go. Alright. You can use the painting tool to change the look of your diorama. Select a texture, optionally a different brush size, then apply it to any flat surface of your diorama. Okay? Once you grow tired of these old drab walls, grab a paintbrush and go wild with our selection of colors and textures. Okay. Use the paint mode to change the surface of your diorama. Surface of my diorama? Okay. Well, what do I want to do? Oh man. Do anything, right? Making some grass, got dirt, got leaves. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Alright, let's see. We've got leaves, we got asphalt, we got sand, water, pavement. I know, let's make like a sandbar. There we go. The water, that's definitely gonna get washed out when the rain comes down, but now there's like a pathway and people can walk across it. Turn off the paintbrush after painting. Oh, I have to do more painting? I don't want to take away the whole river. That's not fun. Alright. I legitimately don't know what it actually wants me to do. I'm just kind of winging it. Oh, I didn't mean to go that close. Jeez. Whoops. Okay. In order to place a train on the tracks, just select it from the inventory and place it on the track you want. Important, trains can be placed only on straight track. Yeah. So, excuse me. Something else for the hobbying side of this. It is so nerve-wracking to get a train on the tracks, but yeah, you definitely only want to, if you're gonna put your train down, you definitely want to put it on straight tracks, and you literally have to go in with the nitty-gritty and really watch to make sure that your the wheels on the engine, on the locomotive, are on the track, because in order for it to move, the conducting of electricity, it basically needs to like connect. There needs to be a connection between the train itself and the powered tracks through the generator. Not the generator. What is it? The power source. There's a word for it. I can't think of it at this moment. So let's check out the kind of trains we've got. All right. So we've got a trolley style, and then we have oh, it looks like we have a passenger train. All right. All right. No. Oh, maybe not. All right. Okay. When you're ready to test the train to tracks, click on the launch button to place in the top right part of the screen. All right. So this is our train. It's interesting that they have us using like a trolley style, because these metal rods on the top are supposed to hit basically it's kind of like a subway car. It's supposed to hit conductors above itself at certain checkpoints. So it's interesting that it's on that we're using it on an open air track like this. Oh boy, it's going! Look at it go! Oh my gosh. That's so cool. I love that we can just watch it go. I promise you though, in reality, these trains are not this quiet. Unless you have a like noise muffling on your display on your train table, the trains get very loud. Cause it's metal on metal. Exit construction mode to continue. Okay.
Dear Mr. Henry, with much pleasure, I would like to announce the beginning of this year's railway modelling exhibitions.
Ooh.
Due to recently increased popularity and a plenty of new members joining our much respected society, we have concluded that it would be best to split our annual Train Yard Expo to multiple smaller exhibitions. We have also changed the diorama scoring rule set. Any modeler interested in competing over cash prizes will now have to follow guidelines specified by the competition theme. This also means that regardless of the usually excellent quality of dioramas made by our members, submitted dioramas can still receive a low score due to not following exhibition guidelines.
Ah, so there's the challenge.
We hope that these improvements will help our new members get a firmer grasp of our high standards and will hasten up the procedures involved in scoring railway dioramas at our exhibitions. May the best modeler prevail. With much respect, the chairman of the Railway Modeling Aficionado Society, GAZZ.
So, I don't know about like large scale exhibits and things like that, but like train shows I've been to recently, some of the models are phenomenal. Like they're amazing, exceptional. Like they would definitely win. Like they would score high. And then there are some that don't really try at all. So it's just funny that it was saying, like, how, oh, you know, you have to follow certain guidelines. It's like, if you would see some of the models I have seen in my time, they definitely are not following any sort of guideline. But, I mean, but I've seen phenomenal, displays. Recently, I think my favorite was one somebody did built completely out of Lego City stuff. They had a theme park, they had a train going, but it was Lego, so it was very cartoony and very colorful. But I actually forgot that Lego City existed, and to see someone, like, put, like, you know, blood, sweat, and tears into, like, this huge Legos display for a train show, it makes me just so glad that I'm a part of this community, because people are so creative. And I'm glad that there's a game, like, coming out that's gonna be showcasing that. Like, I'm gonna be spending so much time in this game when it comes out fully. You guys have no idea. So now, okay, I didn't read those instructions at all. I'm gonna go to the computer, though. Alright, exhibitions. Submit your most impressive diorama, and soon you will receive a cash prize. Ah, okay, so that's how you get money, that's how you buy, and that's how you're able to buy new parts, and you basically have to make sure you have all of the requirements of your board. Press the Submit Diorama button, exit the exhibition menu, and then exit the computer. Okay. Alright. And then leave, exit, perfect. Alright, you have covered all the basics, great job, but a question arises. Is one table enough? We have an additional room, after all, where you could fit more dioramas. Dang, you're just kind of looking after this house and it's yours now, so what are you gonna do? Make another train room? Duh. Yeah. Alright. One table's not enough. I want more. Where's this room? Show it to me. Show me the room! Before you will be able to use the other room, you will have to remove any rubbish and old furniture. Press and hold right mouse button to open the house tools menu, then select the garbage roll. Approach each pile of rubbish and press left to get rid of it. Ah, I know how this works. I play train station renovator simulator. Get out of here. Get out of here. Except this game makes it so much easier. In Train Station Renovator, you have to, like, carry everything manually. So, hell yeah. Alright, you've earned... Oh, it ended. And I've earned... $2,300! Nice! We did good. Money... Oh, okay. It was a net... It was a gross income of... Or is it net? It's one or the other. But basically, we earned this much, but we actually got this much because fees and all of that. Oh, let me look at these. Oh, they're very generic. They're not gonna give us, like, actual, model train... Can I get rid of this? No. Model train, brands. Okay. Shop. As you can see, a new category has appeared in the shop, tables. Only the classic option is currently available. You will find more variants in the full release of Train Yard Builder. For now, select table. We want the Train Yard Builder to give you complete creative control, starting all the way from shaping the very foundation of your railroad models. Oh! Okay. So, tables. So we got full table, O table, big O table, leaky table, chessboard tables, striped table, small table, big table. Okay, good. Alright. Turn to the room. There we go. I made the table big. Big. It's done! Congratulations! Thanks for playing the demo version of Train Yard Builder. Do not forget to add Train Yard Builder to your wishlist. Join us on Discord and let us know what you think. Happy building! Absolutely! I will definitely have, I have verbal opinions here right now. I definitely will write something down after, I'm done, with this recording. But so far, I love it. I love what I'm seeing. As a simulation game player and just like loving to build stuff, sandbox and like creative control, it has all of those foundations. It's got a great start. As a model train hobbyist, it hits all of the good stuff, like in my brain. It has my brain buzzing. Like I said, like the showing what the table already has, clearly identifying what scale train we're using for myself, is because I'm just that much of a nerd. But they definitely got all of the details down. I love all of like the finer stuff that you can do and what you're planning on doing. I like the uniqueness of basically you have to, or not can say, oh yeah, uniqueness and also challenge of building a table to fit the criteria of the exhibits and then submitting. Like, it's definitely gonna test your brain and everything like that. And also, like I said, it's gonna have mod support when the game comes out at some point. Like, that's great. Because that's already gonna give people creative control over, like, skins for the trains and, like, different decorations for the tables. Maybe, like, the way the table looks. Or, like, you know, just items you can put in the game and things like that. I think it's great. Any game that has mod support from the get-go, especially in a game like this, is definitely, like, a big yes in my brain. Sorry. Words are very hard for me. One of the only things that I have a critique on is the completion noise. I don't know if it should be changed or if they can rework it. It's just very abrupt and just kind of in your ear. Like, it's just so jarring and unsettling. Like, I'm just kind of here just vibing, like doing my thing, and then I complete the table and then I get that just jarring noise in my ear. I don't know if they should like calm it down, if they should do something else. I don't know. I don't know what exactly could be changed about that, but that's just my only like real critique. Is just that noise is just super jarring. Other than that, I can't wait for the game to come out, and I can't wait to play. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this very short video, and I hope you guys had a great time watching, and I hope you guys check out Train Yard Builder when it comes out, and be sure to wishlist it, guys, because I know I will. I mean, it's already on my wishlist. When this game comes out, I'm definitely gonna get it. So, thank you guys for watching.